Okay, so you guys want to know what really fucking sucks? So, first off, I gotta start my car. First off, I'm probably gonna be late for work today because I had to take my roommate to the urgent care because of a myriad of different things. Not the least of which was an eye infection, but that's all good and taken care of now. But what really, really fucking sucks is on the way back, he played the soundtrack of Scorching Ping Pong Girls, the recent anime about girls playing ping pong for me. And the reason that fucking sucks is because it goes back to a video I watched a couple of days ago by Digibro. And he kind of talks about this thing quite a bit, if you keep up with his After Dark channel, about how there is so much good talent being wasted on shit anime nowadays, and it's frustrating, because all that shit talent could be coalesced into, all that good talent that's being worked on shit anime could be coalesced into one, like, conglomerate. They could make a really good show, or a few really good shows, and that's not happening. And just, the OST to this show is not, like, spectacular. It's not any sort of, like, triumph of music, but it's catchy as fuck. And, you know, for a stupid sports anime about girls playing ping pong or whatever, I hadn't even seen it. I hadn't even heard of it really much until he talked about it. But I know what it is because that's the type of show that my roommate likes. By the way, it's really annoying to talk about anime with him sometimes, because that's all that he watches. Like, I got him into Inuyashiki this season, which, like, I'm still debating internally whether or not that anime is good because it's a good anime, or if it's good because the manga material is good. And that's a constant discussion you have with adaptation. Does this work good because it's good, or is it good because the work that it's being adapted from is good? But anyway, I got him into Inuyashiki this season. But other than that, I mean, he's watching My Girlfriend is a Faithful Virgin Bitch and enjoying it. He's watching Blend S and enjoying it. And, like, you know, good for him. I'm really glad that he's enjoying anime. I just wish it wasn't this kind of anime that he was enjoying. Because shit like Girlfriend is a Faithful Virgin Bitch, Blend S, Gochumon, that sort of stuff. Like, it's the stupid fucking moe blob marketing shit that is pumped out with good talent, but shit quality. It is really frustrating to see happen, because there's always at least one of these shows a season. At least one of these stupid fucking shows gets popular. And this season it's Blend S. A few seasons ago it was Umaru-chan, or, you know, Gochumon, or fucking Danmachi, or whatever the fuck show you want to put in the place that's just trying to be K-On! Trying to be KyoAni. Trying to do this thing that KyoAni perfected. Not even see all K-On! You know, trying to do this thing that KyoAni has absolutely perfected in a lot of their series, like Tamako Market, K-On!, etc. And just failing miserably at it, just because it just doesn't have the charm that most show animation shows have. And because of that, because you don't have that charm, it just turns into boredom. Like, okay, they're doing everyday things in a weird setting. Like, Blend S and Gochumon both take place in a maid cafe. Okay. Cool. You know, I don't need to watch that. Like, if I'm somebody who's in it for the maids, I don't need to watch that show just because it's set in a maid cafe. Because there's plenty of other material out there. There's nothing that sets the show apart aside from the memes. And that's frustrating. Because you're seeing this show that really doesn't have any uniqueness to it. It really doesn't have any sort of, like, endearing qualities that will be remembered down the road. It's just the memes, man. It's just the is it /A/ is how you say it in 4chan? Like, that sort of tone, that sort of, like, section of the internet that is very much endeared with these kind of fan servicey moe blob slice of life shows. And that's not to say that moe blob slice of life is bad. In fact, it's one of my favorite genres. It's just like KyoAni does it well. They have a charm to it that's not just regurgitated tropes for the 6 billionth time. Blend S is trying to sell itself on like the different qualities of each of the girls, and I've heard the opening more fucking times than I ever want to hear again. It just makes me want to die. That might be extreme. Makes me want to stop watching anime. Like, I'll be ready to watch an anime one day. Like, I'll watch it. Okay, perfect example. Perfect fucking example that I can't believe I haven't thought of yet. Girls' Last Tour is a moe blob slice of life show. But it has a twist on it that is original, that is endearing, and the two girls are fantastic. They are not two character qualities. So they're not characters in Girls' Last Tour. The few of them that there are cannot be accurately described with a hair color and one word for their personality, like you can in almost every other stupid moe blob show out there. That, combined with the setting and the fantastic writing and dark, foreboding atmosphere that the show has, and it's not even, it's just factors of magnitude better than, and like a Blend S or a Gochumon. So it's really nice to see that people are still innovating on that formula. But the reality of the situation is, for every innovation, there's 5 steps back. There are 5 shows every season that, obviously I can't name the ones outside of the popular ones. But those exist. When you go down into the depths of the list for each show, for the shows for each season. Shit, what the fuck? They're going to exist. And that's a problem. Because like I said, for every innovation, we take 5 steps back. For every good new show, there are 5 bad ones. And that's the problem with anime nowadays. And it was the problem with anime 10 years ago, and it was the problem with anime 20 years ago. It's always been the problem with anime. It's the problem with any medium. 90% of everything is shit. And I really wish it wasn't the case, because if we took that 90% that was shit, and we put that talent into 1 or 2 shows that are trying to not be shit, everything would not be shit. Like, we would still have some shit, but it wouldn't be nearly as bad. I don't think. It wouldn't be nearly as base and as just blatantly... it's aggressively mediocre. Like, I can't even say that shows like Gochumon or Blend S are bad, per se. They're just so aggressively mediocre, and I love that term. Because they're not trying to be anything else. They're just trying to get that 5 out of 10 on Mao, so that you'll buy the merch, you'll buy 1 or 2 little pieces of merchandise, and you'll move on. Nobody's gonna fucking buy the Blu-ray for Scorching Ping Pong Girls. Nobody's gonna fucking buy the Blu-ray for fucking Gochumon. Unless you're like a hardcore fan of the show, which I have seen. But the reality of the situation is you're just not making your money that way. And, I referenced Digi's video a few times, and he goes over all this in greater detail because he's significantly more knowledgeable about the anime industry than I am. But the principles are pretty universally held. And I think that if we didn't have this problem, that anime would be a lot better off. And honestly, I could go the rest of my life without ever hearing the Blend S opening again, and I would be very, very satisfied. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I just got to work, so I'll see you later. Goodbye.